In this video, we're going to determine what USDA zone you choose to mimic within your greenhouse and input the heating degree days for your specific bioregion. Before we do that, notice that there are two separate colors on all the cells on this particular sheet. The dark green cells are required in order for the tool to operate properly, while the light green cells are optional information that you may choose to enter into the spreadsheet for quick access down the road. It's always great to have lots of information about your specific bioregion before you start doing any kind of design. The first step is to choose what USDA zone you choose to mimic. And so when you're thinking about your greenhouse design, what you're actually doing is you're trying to mimic another ecosystem somewhere else on the planet and essentially force functioning a space within a building to produce things that normally would not be produced in your particular bioregion at certain times of the year or at any time of the year. So for quick reference, we've got two maps down here that you can refer to, and if you're trying to find what climate zone you're specifically trying to mimic, you can look up, for example, South Florida. And if you wanted a South Florida climatic zone, that would be equivalent to a USDA zone 10A perhaps. Once you choose a USDA zone 10A, then your tool will determine what the minimum indoor temperature needs to be for plants that typically would grow in South Florida to grow inside of your greenhouse. So let's go ahead and enter a USDA zone. So for a USDA zone 10A inside of your greenhouse needs to stay above 35 degrees Fahrenheit. The next step is to figure out what your degree days are. Degree days are a way for the tool to calculate what your energy load is going to be at different times of the year. So in order to figure out your degree days, click on this link right here, which will open up a web browser. Once you get to the busy website, you're going to want to enter in your station ID. So for my situation, I'm going to put in Calgary, hit station search. I'm going to choose the international airport because generally these data sets are a little bit more complete. I want to choose heating. I want to use temperature units in Fahrenheit, and I want my base temperature to be the same temperature that we determined in our spreadsheet based on the USDA zone that we chose. So in my case, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll find your base temperature right here underneath this cell that dictates the USDA zone. Once your base temperature is chosen, choose average, choose 5 years, and hit generate degree days. Once your degree days have been completed, hit download now. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Once they're downloaded, you want to open them up. The next step is to bring your spreadsheet right next to the CSV data that you just downloaded for degree days and manually enter the information into your sheet, making sure that you put the right month with the right heating degree day. So I'll manually enter that now. Now that your degree days are entered, we can move on to the next part of the sheet where we will be entering in the extreme minimum data. If you're looking to design your own passive solar greenhouse and want help in choosing R value for your walls, a glazing material, the amount of heat or size of heater required to heat the greenhouse, your lighting system, thermal mass calculation, as well as designing a subterranean heating and cooling system, you will find that this tool makes passive solar greenhouse design infinitely easier. These videos will show you how to use the tool, and if you're interested in purchasing the tool for your own passive solar greenhouse design, you can find information on how to purchase the tool at Small Farm Academy in the link below.